Good morning everyone, hope you're all okay. Right, this morning I'm coming on to show you the journal I've made with the second lot of 10 entries from you lovely wonderful ladies. Now, don't quite know how I'm going to show you it because it's a standy up journal. It's not a closey journal, it won't close. My other one didn't really close, but it closed a bit better than this one, and it's the reason being is I've done it again just with one big fat signature. Obviously I realise if you do smaller signatures you've more chance of your book closing, but I'm not bothered about that. I absolutely love it, and I need to find a space somewhere in this house so that I can just display it like that because I love it. The cover, I've used the packaging that Evelyn Rossio sent me, which I will try and show you in a minute, the front of it. Because it's got unicorn on and I didn't want to throw it away, and I thought if I don't use it for a journal cover, what will I do with it? So that's what I've done. So I'm going to try and show you. So please bear with me. She's done a beautiful rainbow picture on the front of it, and my address is in big black letters, so I've just for the moment put some washi tape over that, which I thought, well, I don't know whether you can see because the light is, just let me open my blind a little bit, the light is dreadful. Nope, that's made no difference whatsoever. Oh damn it. I hope you can see. So say it was a padded bag, so I've had to cut it down a little bit, and the padding is that weird, like, oh I don't know what it would be, like a fibre, a smushed up pulp fibre thing. So I just stuck some glue inside it and stuck it down, and then I've got this, it's like no, it's not a washi tape, it's like a pink masking tape of some description. So I've put that all over the edges, and I have stuck it down with some glue stick. But I love it. I knew I wanted to keep this bag, and I got a pretty good idea. I wanted to use it for a journal cover, and then Evelyn had sent me some unicorn pictures that needs sticking on again. This was an afterthought. I mean, I did stick this on when I'd finished it all. Honestly, if you could have seen me doing it, you would have had a right laugh. And then just show you there, she'd sent me 4 pictures, so I've still got another one left. There's that one in the back. Oh, I hope you can see, it's beautiful. And then that one in the front, and I think these have just finished it off for me. I hope you can see. Right. So we've got the first 2 pages. Can you see? These are from Marsha at ZC Creations. Marsha had wrapped her things up in this lovely tissue paper, so I just crumpled it round the edge, and then she sent me these 2 lovely tags. I sent a little note from her, and I've left that under there. The only thing I've used in the journals that I'm doing is of my own is just the washi tape to stick things down. So yeah, did I just say Jeannie? No, Marsha. I'm getting mixed up already. Gee, what? I don't know. Marsha had sent me these lovely little tag pockets. I'm not going to go through everything again because I've already done videos of them. But yeah, and I did that one like that, stuck it down with, because I don't want to. Well, she signed it on the back there as well. I don't want to stick everything down if it's got a signature or something pretty on the back. So that was Marsha's from ZC Creations. This one is Anne Alber's. Again, this is a very full page. Some are fuller than others. Anne had sent me this beautiful paper clip. Can you see? Yeah, paper clip dress. And then she wrapped it all in the pattern paper. So I put all the pattern paper on. I think I crumpled it all up first. And then I've just stuck it on with glue stick. Left it all rough at the edges. I'm having such a wonderful time. Thank you ever so much for everybody that's joining in. It's just been a total pleasure doing these. This is ever so heavy. Let me see if I can, there we go, just rest it on that cup. I do hope you can see properly. So there's all sorts of bits and bobs here. Anne had sent me this puzzle piece that's got her signature on the back. So again, I wanted it to go in, but I didn't want to stick it down. So she'd also sent this piece. I think the dress was on there, I think. So I stuck that down on 3 corners so I could have it as a little, can you see, little pocket. And then I just fastened that on there with a big, whatever you call it, one of them brads, like a brad thing. So that's just like a swivel thing. Let me look. Oh, I think you can see. And this side is some butterflies that she sent, some little quotes that she sent. And this beautiful envelope that she decorated. So again, I just stuck that flap down. I think I used glue stick for that. Then she'd sent this little decorated tea bag, so I've just done that like that. I was showing Mr. Doodle all this last night, and you know, he enjoyed it, all the sort of interacting bits that's going on with that. This one is from Carol, who is Pollyann99. Carol had sent me a lovely piece of net fabric, and then some of the things were wrapped up in the tissue paper. So I can't remember what glue I used to stick. I think I just used glue stick actually to stick the fabric down and this on. And these buttons, Carol, I don't know whether they're meant to be used. They're big chipboard buttons. They're beautiful. I love them. I don't know whether they're meant to be used with the bits in the middle, the holes with those bits still in, but I could not get them out. I tried poking it with my pokey tool and little ball tool. I just could not get the middles out of them, whether I poked it from the front or the back. And I thought, if I'm not careful, I'm going to end up spoiling it, because I was going to put some thread in, but I couldn't do it. So I thought, oh, blow that for a game of soldiers, so we'll just have some bling on. So I used some of the bling that one of the ladies from the previous 10 entries, I think it was Jacqueline Haley, that Jacqueline had sent me, or whoever sent me the bling. I used the bling there. And then there's this little ATC. Again, I didn't want to stick it down because it's got a little pocket there, so I put a big paper clip, slid a paper clip down the back of it for that. And the dragonflies, this little bit of bow, I can't remember what that was off. It was tied something up anyway. And then one of the dragonflies I just folded in half for a little tab. This entry is from Evelyn Rossio. She sent me some unicorn napkins, so I've done that on 2 pages and stuck this down with whatever glue I stuck it down with. Can't remember what glue. And then this has got tags and different bits and bobs that she'd sent me. I wanted to keep all the letters. Oh, there's the pin, look. No, not pin. Paper clip. Oh, God. Yeah, so some more bits this side. This paper, newspaper, pocket, envelope. I've stuck that on there. I'm going to need to put some other glue on there because that's quite heavy. And then there's all bits of napkin that's in there. And then she'd sent me this lovely, well, bookmark, but I thought I would put it in there. So that's that. Right, now this one, this is from Joy Menace. Now Joy, I hope you're not offended, well, and the next page as well actually. Two ladies that I hope I don't offend, or don't want to offend anyone. But the beautiful booklet you sent me, it's just a bit too heavy to put in my book. I thought it's only thin paper, so what I did, I asked Mr. Doodle, he's just got a new printer, so he was quite pleased to be able to help and practice with his new printer. I got him to print out all the pages, and then I've stuck them together to make another little booklet, and then I can keep my booklet. And as well, I didn't want to stick that down, and I didn't know how else I could have, because it was too heavy excuse me, to be able to attach like that. I didn't want to add anything else to, you know, of my stash for a pocket or anything, so I just did it like that, and I hope you're not offended. And then Joy, I'll probably put some more bits and bobs on here at a later date. And Joy had wrapped it up in this little piece of green ribbon, and there was just a tiny little bit left, so I made a little bow there. The flamingo is a little tuck spot for a lovely letter. This one is from my lovely friend Pam, and again Pam, I hope you're not offended. But yours was the same. It wasn't so much heavy, but it was, although I'm sure you've done it to this correct size, because I've tea dyed all my papers, I think it shrinks them a bit. I think it shrinks your paper, and well, I don't know. I think it must do. But anyway, it was just a bit too big for the page, and I just didn't want to. I didn't want to cut it or anything. And not only that, I'd like to frame it. I love it so much that I'd like to have it framed. So again, Mr. Doodle printed that out for me. And it's a real good likeness as well. The colours are really good. So that's that one of Pam's. And then Pam sent me these ATCs, all these ATCs in there. And again, I didn't want to stick that down because it's too pretty, so I just stuck it on, and then there's room for Pam's letter there. Now this one is, just a minute, I need a slurp of my tea. This one is from Woolly Steph. Steph had wrapped everything up in this lovely pretty tissue paper, so I've put that down on both pages, just crumpled it up a bit and put it down with glue stick. She sent me this lovely Twaddle Cottage postcard, and she sent me this lovely piece of real sturdy wallpaper. It is, well, I think that's what it is. So I've used that for a big pocket, because that's, you know, it's quite a substantial weight on there, so I've used that for there. And the ATCs I put in the clear packs, and because again I didn't want to stick them down. Yeah, ATCs, and there was a couple of flowers. I'll put one of the flowers here. She'd done me a little card with 3 flowers on, so I've used that. And then there was a piece of that left, which came in very handy. This page is from Jackie Elliott. Jackie had wrapped her things up in this lovely gold paper, so again I crumpled it all up just because I like the crumpled look. Stuck it down with glue stick. ATC was already in a little pouch, and then this little embellishment that she'd sent me. Again, I didn't want to just stick it in, so I cut a little cellophane thing down to put that in, but I should have left it a bit bigger actually, because it might fall out anyway. And then say this bit was left because this is quite a big long tag, and I didn't know how else to attach it. I couldn't see a way of attaching it, and I didn't want to just stick it down, so that was just the right size. It could have probably done with a bit cutting off, but I thought, oh well, that'll be nice for that. And then the Jackie's letters in the back. I must say I might add some more bits around here as time goes on. We shall see. This is Penny Humphreys. Penny had sent me these lovely postcards. Well, pieces of, I don't know whether they were postcards, but pieces of artwork that I absolutely love. So I put one of those on each page to make a pocket, and then all Penny's other bits and bobs that she sent me are in the pockets. And then this piece for a little tab, and this piece were on the top of the cellophane envelope that she'd put the things in. So I thought that looked nice. And then last but not least is Mary Barrett. And again, Mary had sent me some lovely card. It's all lovely, the whole book, all of the entries are lovely. So I just, out of this one and this one, I don't know why I only stuck 3 sides down on there. Don't know. But this piece was across the top of, she'd sent me a most beautiful package of goodies. How she presented it was beautiful. This was across the top of it, and she'd sewn all down the cellophane bag, so I thought I've got to use that, so I just stuck it at the top and the bottom, and then had that for a tuck spot for all the beautiful tags that she sent me. And then that one across there that I can put, I think there's still a couple of bits that I just couldn't fit in. I can't believe the generosity of you ladies to think that, you know, all I asked for was basically, you know, that just one thing, and you've all sent me loads. And so of course I want to get it all in. Oh, but I don't know, I'm going to end up with, Mr. Doodle's going to have to put me a shelf up somewhere, because say this is the second book. And so that's another pocket there. And I wanted to keep the little note that she'd sent me, so I just attached that and that one with a little paper clip at the top. And then they go in there as well. So this is the second journal from entries 11 to 20 in my 60th birthday challenge, and I just love it. Say, I know it's not a journal as in a journal, as in you can close it at all. But oh, a bit of sellotape, washi tapes come off of there. But I love it, and it's, you know, I especially love that I can, you know, use some of the packaging that the ladies have sent me, because my previous book was the purple one, purple bubble wrap, bubble bag that Jacqueline Haley had sent her things in. I think I might leave that on there actually. Stick it down properly, put some more bits there, because that doesn't look too bad, does it? Yeah, so I am really pleased with that, and that just standing there like that just fills my heart with joy. And yeah, I'm just really overwhelmed, and I've got tears coming. God, I'm such a silly cow, I am, honestly. it just makes me so happy to have all your beautiful work, and you know, I can't thank you all enough for get a grip, girl. Can't thank you all enough for taking part and for all your lovely comments, regardless of any of what anybody sends me. You know, I appreciate all your lovely comments on my videos and for all your continued support. I just love you all dearly, and I need to go now because yes, my eyes are starting to leak, but that is just, I'm so super pleased with that. It's just, yeah, lovely. So next week I will come on and do the little giveaway draw for all the 10 ladies, plus I must remember to put Wendy Laurie's name in because I muffed it up last time and she didn't get a chance at winning, so there will be 11 names in the draw, and it'll only, again, it'll probably be just a little pack of papers. This is more or less the same as the last pack. And the last pack that went out, I don't think the lady even knows that she's excuse me, that she's won, so hopefully it'll be a nice little surprise for her. So, but I will come on next week to do that. Yes, so, right, thank you ever so much again, everyone. Blimey, 21 minutes. Don't time fly when you're having fun. Thank you again, everyone, and I shall speak to you soon. Take care, bye.